everyone, this is Lord of the Samurai, and welcome back to some more Soyuz Scramble on Football Manager 2018. I did say the last time that I was not going to record the Euro Cup, the Europa League, sorry, not the Euro Cup. The Euro Cup is something else. It's just called the Euro Cup on this. I said that I was not going to record it, but we've actually gone on a bit of a cup run. We've done extraordinarily in the Europa League so far, and well, we've drawn CSKA Moscow in the next round. So that I just have to record it because it's the third round. We are probably going to get battered, but we've done quite well, and I gotta say I'm quite happy with how the team has done. Do I want to go far in the Europa League? Partially, yes. I mean, I plan to win the league this year and leave Armenia, so it might be a bit pointless to just go far, and it might be a distraction if you reach the group stages. But I do kind of want to like leave a bit of a legacy here. And hopefully, I mean, the Europa League isn't as big as the Champions League, but I do want to kind of leave a legacy here. It also helps my reputation, so I think that would be very, very good. So let's go over our matches. First off, we got a Napredak. I'll be honest, I've actually never heard of this team. I'm familiar with a lot of Serbian teams, even the lower, some of the lower teams, but this team in particular I've never heard of. Napredak Kruševac. So yeah, we beat them. We lost 4-3 in Serbia. But then we beat them 2-0 at home, and this one was the one I was really confident in winning because, I mean, I wasn't that confident before the match, but when the match came on, I'm like, okay, these aren't that good, and so behold, we beat them 2-0 in Armenia. So, yeah, that was them. Now the match I was pretty confident I was gonna lose is this one, IAK Stockholm. We were winning for most of the match, and then in the 90th minute, Pierre Stark, one of their players, comes out of nowhere. He's actually a great out player, but one of their players comes out of nowhere and he scores the 90th minute goal. And I thought, you know what, that's tie over. So I thought, how are we going to turn this around? I mean, we're losing on aggregate. So I thought, you know what, the game plan's going to be risky, but I'm going to go out and attack in the second leg and hope to score the first goal and then just sit back. And oh my gosh, it actually worked. We scored the first goal in the 22nd minute and we just sat back the entire match. We were able to hold on a draw. And we scored all of our 5 penalties in the shootout, which was really, really nice. So this is a really nice way to win against one of the big teams in Sweden. So I know Sweden isn't that much. Well, I don't know if they're much above Armenia. They might well be, but they're not one of the strongest leagues in the world. I think only Malmo is really a strong team there. But IAK Stockholm is still one of the strongest teams in that country. So it's kind of nice to win it against a team like that. But now we have an upper challenge against CSKA Moscow, and this team, unlike the last two, would not have grayed out players because I have Russia loaded. And oh my gosh, what a team they have! I'm looking right now. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, the Manchester United loanee, right back, center back, and midfielder. He's very versatile. I'm quite familiar with him. Reece Nelson, who has destroyed me on some of my Crystal Palace episodes, which I have not uploaded yet. Federico Santander, who is a pretty good Paraguayan forward. I recognize him for real life. He did well for when he was at Guarani, and he's doing quite well at Copenhagen as well. So you gotta watch out for him. Facundo Ferreira, I forgot this guy existed. I believe this guy played for Shakhtar, or he does play for Shakhtar. He didn't just play for Shakhtar. He does play for Shakhtar in real life right now. I completely forgot he existed, and I forgot the time he was at Newcastle too. So that's interesting. Akim Feeb, who is a very good keeper. Find him overrated in real life, but I still think he's I still think he's good on FM. Pontus Wernbloom, he's very good on FM. You don't get the stats here, but what I'm seeing is a bit of an aging squad, though. There's some young players like Chalov and Reece Nelson, but maybe we can with work rate we can overrun that midfield. So it's a long shot, but we might be able to. So it's gonna be a double header today. We're gonna play both legs. I'm expecting to get battered. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over the signings. Cherchesov wants to talk to me. Decline. I'm gonna decline because he's one of the worst signings I've ever made on FM. I have to say. Where is the transfers? There it is. Transfer history. All right. So first we signed off Sarkis Baloyan, who was one of the top scorers in Armenia last year. Whenever I send top scorers on FM, no matter their stats, they always seem to overperform. And well, for Armenia, this guy doesn't need to overperform because he's probably one of the best players in the country, one of the best forwards. He's got great finishing, great dribbling, good first touch, great heading, and some very good physicals overall for this level. Composure is decent, and his off the ball is very, very good. You want to have good off the ball in, especially in this league. In this league, off the ball is everything. as well as pace. So I signed him. Then I signed Agvan Davoyan as a midfielder on the left. I will put him in the first team more than likely, and just because I don't have a set player in that position. Not the fastest, but I'm going to play him as a wide midfielder, so he doesn't really need the pace. Kind of just needs crossing, dribbling, and well, doesn't really need dribbling much either, but he needs some good crossing and tackling, which he has both. So yeah, and he has stamina too, so he can run for some time without wearing himself out. Victor Didenko, you already recognize. I'm just gonna let you see him on screen for another second. And yeah, I renewed his loan. Eric Vardanian, I don't even remember the sign of this guy. I think my director of football signed him. And this guy was already signed before the club started. He was just joining. And this is the mistake signing. He joined on a free from. He left Krasnodar, and I took a punt on him because I thought he could be decent. He wanted a key player, and I assumed, okay, if this guy wants a key player, he must be pretty good. Oh my gosh, I was completely wrong. He's earning so much. He's earning 1K, and because he wanted a lot of wages because of he thinks he was trying to sell himself out as one of the best players in Romania, and he just crap. I mean, he's complaining about the way I treated him. I'm not gonna talk to him because I'm just pissed. He tried to sell me as one really good player, and I just wasted a bunch. I just wasted wages on him. I just wasted expensive amount on him, and yeah, he's not very good. The midfields we have currently are better. So I'm just gonna make the lineup here. We have a few injuries. I'm gonna put Davoyan on for Grigovic, and you know what? I'm gonna put Jovic on midfielder. That's fit. Yeah, I think Ishkayan is gonna be enough. I'm just gonna check if we can put how well you can do here. Central midfielder support. He's okay at the role. I'll give him a go. I mean, there's nothing to lose here. I want Grigorian as the wide playmaker. I'm trying to train to play out wide, at least on the right side of the pitch, because I think it's a wide playmaker. He can do well, and we have no attacking midfielder spot, so I'm going to train to play there. I'm a big fan of the wide playmaker role personally. And Taras Smook is still on a bit unfit, so we're going to trust the two forwards we have now. Alright, so let's submit team. I'm just going to go attacking to see if we can get the first goal again. It's unlikely, but honestly, counter never works for me, so I'm just not going to deal with that. Alright, so let's see who they have in their lineup. I really want to win. Oh, they're going with 3. That's annoying. I really want to win this because it'll be interesting. It'll be a good story because let's say I get CSKA Moscow as a team leader. I'm able to manage them, and I could say I knocked them out years ago. That would be really interesting. So yeah, I just noticed I'm a 74% player on the pitch. That's not good. Okay, I have faith in you. I have faith in you. And there's no pressure for the forwards. Alright, so let's kick off. And let's go. Let's do this. I'm going to put a highly structured firstly. And let's go with our regular I'm going to take off that closing down more. I don't like closing down and tight marking at the same time. I got to really fix that in my tactics. So like I said, I kind of just coasted at the end of last year. If we get bad earning chances and they don't score, I'm going to go defensive immediately. So that's part of the game plan. And yeah, they have a very good squad, very good squad. And it's a long shot. It's a long shot to try and beat these, but it might be possible. We did beat IIK. Sorry, I'm like mixing English with Spanish. We did beat them, but these are on another level. Let's be fair. And I actually dominated us the entire like. Okay, there's the first goal. We're just gonna go defensive. Honestly, I'm happy with the 1-0 loss. I mean, it's better than losing by a lot. So crosses. Okay. Let's make things difficult for them. I did want to mention both of our goals against IAK were pens, so we beat them on penalties completely. We scored 2 penalties in the 2 regular matches, and then we beat them in a penalty shootout, of course. So we're actually faring quite well in this. We're losing, but if I can hold it to 1-0, I'll be happy. Alright, here's a corner. Didenko over the course. Of course shoots. It doesn't. And Nelson's on the counter. He's all alone. And it hits the side netting. Okay, so I thought we were actually going to get a chance there. We kind of did. Liskov over to Wernbloom. Nachko. Ferreira. Good tackle, but it's over back to Nachko. Shvenenkov. Right. Hopefully they just long shot it from here. It's a penalty. It is a penalty. Schufman shot Santander, and that's not good. Hopefully our keeper can save it. Nachko, he scores. All right, 2-0. Right, let's hopefully they don't score anymore. The men more. If we don't get any shots away, I'll just shoot on sight in the second half. I think it might be a good shot to try it. I mean, we're not going to score any other way, so I think we just might want to try and score screamers. Sometimes works in a very defensive tactic. So, like I said, I want to keep this respectable. And yeah, Use Pashan is putting on almost a mistake, clearly. Alright, there's Korths. Nachko wins it back. Over to Wernbloom. Wernbloom with a good first touch. Nachko over to Nelson. Reese Nelson goes up the pitch. Over to Maki, who's going to cross it in, and I believe this is going to be the third. Close. It was the post. Facundo Ferreira hits the post, which I'm totally fine with, because I don't want us to concede again. We gotta keep this on a 2-0 or maybe score 1 and then keep it at 2-1. Alright, this one. You know what? This is time to not be pressured. Tell them to have faith in them. I'm gonna try and shoot at sight. Let's try and score a screamer. I think it's the best shot. And let's stick up Juice Pashan. Let's move into midfield actually, because I don't have another center back. Or I do. Undo. Let's take him off for this guy. I said Juice Pashan, not you, Didenko. Let's move you a center back. There we go. 31. That was a bad throw in. I don't know what he was thinking. He threw it straight to one of Moscow's players. Alright, there's Balayan. Berezutski, he's still playing. Berezutski gets a tackle. Surprised he's still playing here. Fozumenza over to Nachko. Reese Nelson over to Maki. Maki was destroying us on his wing. Crossed it in, and Ferreira almost gets a goal, but Reese Nelson gets the rebound, and it's 3-0. And if we don't get a goal, it's probably going to be tied over. If this ends 5-0, I might just not record the second leg, because I do have a match in between, so it makes it a little easier for editing. But I'll see. Maybe we can get a win at home, just on the night. I don't think we'll actually turn this around, but maybe on the night we can get something. No pressure. Let's put our smoke on, or quartz. Let's put the right flank, because their left back is right now has a lowest average rating of all the defenders. Part of doesn't mean much, but we can try. Can't hurt. Wernbloom over Nachko. Over to Makiv. Makiv once again on his flank, and Facundo Ferreira scores. It's 4-0. It's 4-0, and this is not gonna plan after. Yeah, the team just gave up, basically. Although it's an expected result. Honestly, it wasn't that bad a performance. I mean, we're getting. I'm not gonna say we're getting shots because we are shooting on sight now, but it wasn't that bad a performance. I don't think. I think we could have done a lot worse. The scoreline does not reflect the performance, I think. No pressure. No, here's his chance. Didenko over to Davoyan. Davoyan gets it over. Gregorian. Smoke. Over back to Gregorian. What's he going to do? He's going to lose the ball. He's going to lose the ball. No. Okay, this is a lost ball. Didenko. Didenko passes it back to the keeper. And there's Medic Setyan. That's probably how you pronounce it. Hojayan, Davoyan, Chalov. They're in the counter now again. Nachko. Kosanov over to Ferreira, and Melexian saves. Vermeulen has it. Nachko, here's another chance. Okay, no, Moscow are just destroying this here. I'll just record the second leg because I think we might be able to win them tonight. I want to try to see if we can do that. If we win them tonight, that'll be enough for me. Even if we do go out, which we probably will. I don't see any way we come back from this, but it's been an interesting run. I mean, I think we overachieved for what we had. I mean, beating the Serbian side is no small feat for a club from Armenia. I mean, the Serbian Superliga won, not the best league in the world, comfortably better than this league. And IAK Stockholm are obviously a strong team in Sweden, so they are not easy. Granted, they were great out players, but I mean, reputation does come to a factor here for regenerating great out players. That's what I've always believed, that when you generate great out players, it always the club reputation comes to mind. I always think it does matter. I mean, we have a 1.5 star reputation, while IAK have 3-star, so I'd expect them to be better than us anyways. I'll see you guys for the second leg. In the meantime, I'm going to play this match against Lori. Hopefully we get a win. I think it's a good way to start the season, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, we are back. Let's just go over the match we played in the meanwhile. Very close call, but we beat Lori, or Lori. It's no accent, so just call it Lori. We beat Lori in our first match. Very close call. We were down 2-1 for most of the match, and then I sent all the players forward around the 80th minute, and we somehow turned it around. We were all over them. They didn't get a single shot in the second half, and they just sat back for the entire game, the rest of the game. They just went uncontained probably, and yeah, we punished them for it. We beat them the last minute, so good start to the league season. Not the league season. Good start to the league, but not the best start because the performance was disappointing and concerning. So let's see how we fare against Moscow today. Like I said, all I want is to win the match of the night because the game is as good as done. So yeah, let's put Yupashian on. Let's see what fitness is. I don't want to risk my players getting injured, so I'm gonna put this guy on just because since we're basically already out and I'm not actually planning to win this, then we don't want to play our best players. I don't want to get all injured, so I'm going to try and rest the players who are in low fitness. So let's go into this. And they're not going with 3 forwards this time. They're just going with 1, which I don't get. They can just go with 3 forwards and they can still batter us, but I guess that's how the AI thinks. Let's begin. Alright, so how is this gonna play out? Curious. Right, there's Gregorian. It's headed away by Nelson. Nacho, they're in the counter now. We have 4 players waiting back. Oh, but that's some poor. Oh, I almost forgot again. Okay, it's not too late. I really gotta get rid of this closing down more and tighter marking scheme. I don't know why I put both of them. I guess I just wasn't paying attention, but that's not a good idea, kids. You don't close down and tight mark. Because if you want tight marking is for trying to keep the shape, whereas closing down is for if you want to play more fluid. That's the way I've always seen it. So 1 goal is all I need. I'll go 1 goal and I'll defend. This is kind of just a test match at this point. There's Shenikov for the Nachko. Fozumenza, Nachko, Santander. Over to Makiv. Over to Nelson. Nelson is going to cross it in. He does. Manov, and he scores. Manov scores. 1-0 to CSKA Moscow. And I can't see us coming back from this even on the night. So I'm going to call this over. Skip. Maybe we can get a draw though. No pressure. They're going to put that right out the window. Yes, they are. 2-0 Moscow. And yeah, not even going to beat them on the night. So. Wow, do you guys see that replay? If you missed it, just go watch it again. There was a giant light in front of the one who's sitting in the corner. What an awful replay. If I can watch it again, I would. But I know I can just go back on the match, but I'm not sure it's going to be like the replay angle, so. I find it quite funny that the light was in the way. I just thought that was part of the background. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's like an actual camera that's recording everything. Which I guess it is, but again, I thought the light that it was programmed as part of the background, not like a physical object that could actually cover you what you see. Akinfeev, Brzezinski, Maki, Nachko. Alright, good. He won it. There's Baloyan. Cross it in Baloyan. There's Smoke. Ooh, that was a close chance. Igor Akinfeev makes the save. What a big save from their keeper. I would have been so satisfied if we scored that, because I mean it's not been as bad as the scoreline reflects. I'm not talking about this game. I'm talking about in general the whole tie. I don't think it's been 6-0 bad. They just have much better players in reality. I mean, Reece Nelson becomes really, really good on this game. And Federico Santander is obviously a very good striker. And there's the crazy midfield for our level with Fozumenza, Vernbloom, and Nachko. Smuk Grigorian. Over to Baloyan. That's a great pass. Baloyan, King Thief saves again. Good save from their keeper. Fair play to them. They're not letting any goals go in. They've won the match and they still don't really. They don't really want to concede. They want to keep the clean sheet. So fair play to them. Okay. I find it funny that the whole backline is Russian and then everyone else is just foreign, except for Milanov. I'm not sure if he's Russian or not. He's Bulgarian, so yeah, the whole backline is basically from the Soviet Union, and then we have everyone upwards is just a foreign player. Okay, not anymore, but before that sub was made. That's interesting to note, I think. Russia is going to be the hardest, maybe not the hardest league to win, but the hardest, it's going to be one of the hardest to try and rebuild, because, I mean, there's a big foreign rule there, and I'm going to have to take a lot of players out. I'm going to have to take a lot of players out, and the squad's going to complain and whatnot. So, oh, there's a goal. Taras Mook. What a finish from Taras Mook. I want to watch that again. That was beautiful. Good counter to begin with, and the finish was just marvelous. Good run from Baloyan. He beats his defender, and wow, that was a good finish. With his left foot too. I'm not sure if he's left footed or right footed, to be honest, but at least he shot it from from that angle. Shooting from his left foot is a bit difficult, so that's interesting. So yeah, this is gonna end. It's gonna end now. You're about to end. Can we score another? We've actually kind of matched them in this game. So honestly, I cannot fault the performance over these two legs. Even if the scoreline is 6-1, I don't think it's been as bad, to be honest. Especially this game. This game, Akinfeev made a few saves. You know, Kuchev over to Makiv, over to Nelson, and that's a red card. Doesn't matter at this point, but yeah, it doesn't matter because it's not going to go to the league. It's just going to go into European competitions, and I'm not. If I win the league, I might stay until the Champions League is done, and then I might get another job. That's kind of what I'm considering. I'm doing. I want to try and have a Champions League run to see how far I can get, and if it doesn't go well, then I can just go on to I just move it on to a new club afterwards. So that's gotta be another challenge for this club at least. We obviously you gave it your best, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that despite the loss. So we lost in the Europa League. We got 209k, so that's not bad. That's quite a bit of money for us. And yeah, no, it's been a good start to the life of the club. We won, of course, the cup last season, and now we made the third round of the Europa League, which is not bad at all, especially knocking out superior teams like those. So that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when I probably do one of the a game in form, like if maybe not game in form, but like I'm gonna see how the form goes, and then I'll do one of the games that feels relevant. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, I'm signing off.